it's Lina, and today I have the second installment of my CARNIVALCLAWS series. So this month, for February 2020, the island that I chose is my husband's native island of Dominica. And for those of you that don't know, it is not the Dominican Republic, it is a completely different island. They are not Spanish at all, just FYI. Alright, so I just want to clear that up since it happens all the time. Alright, so this month I chose a costume from Pulse.Experience, and you can follow them at Pulse.Experience on IG. I don't think that they have a website, I'm not sure. But one of their costumes was called Envy, and if you saw from the picture at the beginning, or at the thumbnail, you can see that it was a pretty intricate design, and that's what drew me to it, because I actually had an almost exact match to that design on one of my stamping plates. So here I am, I'm doing all the nails separately because I didn't have any idea what the heck I was going to be doing. It is the end of the month. Today's February 28th, and I still never finalized the design. So I knew what I was going to do for the black and white nail with the chevron pattern, but I didn't know what I was going to do with anything else. So I literally was doing all the nails one by one because I was figuring out a design as I went. So here I am applying the second coat of the polish. All these polishes are the Beetles nail polishes, gel polishes that I've done reviews on that I like. They have nice coverage. The only thing I didn't like about them is that they tend to have fuzzies and contaminants in the polish, but other than that, they're a really good polish brand, and it's cheap. So here I am doing the red, and don't mind my index finger there. So I actually had a set that was that pink, blue, and purple marble and different designs, and I didn't know what I was thinking when I did that set, because I actually did that set after I had bought my dress for tomorrow's mother-son dance at my son's school. I have two handsome little dates, my third grader Armani and my kindergartner Ethan, and our colors are black, white, and yellow, and for some reason I didn't think to do my nails to match my dress, which is stupid. And then the purple and the pink and the blue would definitely clash. So that one, it actually broke off, and I had just glued one of these Coffin tips. These are Markartt's Coffin nail tips. They're full cover, and I glued one of them on. But since that's not something that I normally do, I actually put it on crooked. You can't really tell in the video, but it's actually really crooked. So I didn't even bother covering it with gray to match my dress, because I was gonna take it all off anyway. So, oh, and that broken nail right there, that had just happened literally an hour before I made this video. I don't know where the nail is either. Well, is it taking a long time? See, when I'm doing things one by one and I have no idea what I'm doing, this is why it takes so long for me to actually do 2 coats on the nails. Ridiculous. Alright, what am I doing? Okay, I think, was this my third? Yeah, this is kind of, it's not really a jelly, but it's a little translucent, so I had to put a third coat. Alright, so these are the nails finished, so it's now for the fun part. Well, not really the fun part. Honestly, the main reason why I was slacking on doing this set is because I really hate stamping. Honestly, I have tons of stamping plates, and it seems like it would be, I mean, you can do intricate designs without even, you know, in a cinch, but it's just, to me, it's like too tedious, and I hate stamping. So that's one of the main reasons why it took me the entire month to even do this. So I was going to do the white, but I decided to do the black because, like I said, I wanted to not do the black, or the stamping. So here I am applying my Lina UV gel. This is a hard gel. I do use this for when I'm applying gems or any type of bling or anything. It does keep everything on really well. My bling, my rhinestones, whatever the heck I'm using stays on for the entire time that I wear a set. If on one of my other videos, I think you could see that my rhinestones actually fell off, but it was the top of it, the top of the rhinestones. The bottom that was actually glued to the nail actually still stayed on. So that's how well this works. So I don't use any fancy schmancy nail glue. So for those of you that are on a budget, go ahead and use Lina's UV hard gel. So these are some embellishments that that's a red gem. You can't even tell it. Oh, there we go. These are some embellishments that I got from Aliexpress. I'll always leave the products that I use in the description box, but for the things that I got from Aliexpress that I got like eons ago, I won't have the stores that I got them from, so I will go ahead and just put Aliexpress on there. And some things, honestly, I think I got from Wish, which I don't use anymore. So I don't even remember my like account information or anything. So I won't have stores for those either. So I am just winging everything. I really didn't have an idea of what I was doing. I just knew the colors, and I'm literally just plopping gems on. So here, just adjusting. And sorry if I'm a little bit low. I tend to sit back on my table on my nail station, and instead of sitting closer to it. So I'm sorry that I'm kind of out of frame. Alright, so for this nail, what I was trying to recreate was the neckline of the costume. So I was using these gold hexagon chunky glitters that I have, but for some reason, you see those little dots? That's from the gel that was on my picker-upper tool. I don't know what you call it. My crystal wand? Whatever. My makeshift katana. I don't know why on these chunky glitters, I've never experienced this before, so if any of you guys want to enlighten me in the comments below, that'd be great. But it was like as if, you know when the water beads on your windshield because you put Rain-X on it? That's what it was doing with the gel. I had this issue with this nail and with the thumb that you'll see later on in the video, and for some reason the gel was just, it would just bead up and it wouldn't cover the glitter. So like I said, I never encountered this before. If you guys have like a workaround, it would be great, because the first thing that came to mind was like, well, I could just buff it and then apply it, like kind of like etch the glitter, but that's dumb because it could take the shine out. It'll turn it silver. It could take the color off. So I don't know why it was doing that. So the end result is something that I didn't really like, because you can see those dots, and I don't see that there's anything I could do about it. So unless maybe if I put, I'm trying to think about putting Lina on it, because Lina, the Lina hard, like a builder gel or a hard gel, since it's thicker, I might have been able to do it that way. It might have stayed on. So this is me doing the stamping, and I had to try it first, as you see, since that was already stamped, before I started, because honestly, it took me like 5 times to get it right, because I was using this stamper that you see is not a see-through stamper, because my see-through stamper, my toddler Enzo, decided that that was fun and he wanted to squish it and rip it apart. So FYI, don't let your toddlers get a hold of your jellies. So the other clear, my Born Pretty stamper that I have, it was too squishy and it wasn't picking up the pattern very well. So I had to use this one that's not see-through, which caused me to have to do this a couple of times because the chevrons weren't straight and they weren't lining up properly. So here it is. I did that one. That one turned out pretty well. And the little overlapping I do cover up later on, so you'll see that. And I also couldn't find my Born Pretty or my Pueen scraper. I couldn't find crap, honestly. But I absolutely love the way this turns out. Like, I hate stamping. It's so tedious. It's messy. I don't like it. But the end result is just amazing. Like, this is on point, the costume. Like, on point. So here I am using some rhinestones to just cover up that overlap to make it look cleaner. So it looks like it was just one pass with the stamp. And again, I was winging this too. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to put gems on here, and I was supposed to put the glitters on here because I wanted to have it like just like the neckline of the costume, but because the way that the top coat was beating up like that, I didn't use the glitters. So I decided to use the rhinestones instead. So here you see the thumb, that right corner is all jacked up. The whole design didn't come off, so I was just trying to fill it in, and I'm like, I'll figure something out later. So I did put like the glitters and some rhinestones on that corner just to cover that up, so it doesn't look so messy. So that's one of the problems with like designs like this. When it's like an actual pattern, it can be difficult without a clear stamper to get it on point. So. So those look yellow, but those are actually orange. It's weird, I don't know why it's coming up yellow. You'll be able to notice it, I think, a little bit more in the pictures, but the costume has a little bit of an orange accent in the feathers, and I didn't have any gel polish in that particular orange, so that's why there's no orange anywhere else on the design. But I did have almost the exact match for the orange in these rhinestones. So those are the red rhinestones that I'm putting on right now, but those yellow ones, they're actually that yellowish, faded yellowish orange that's in the costume. That's not even a proper description, but they're the orange that's in the costume. So it actually turned out nice because it's the small accent of orange, just like the small accent orange in the costume. Yeah, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My toddler Enzo waking up from his nap. He's a cranky little booger. Alright, so here I am top coating everything. He's just like his mom. He gets cranky when he gets woken up. And as you, I don't know, you can't really see, but in the gold chunks you can see that the top coat didn't really sit very well. But I am going over the rhinestones with the top coat because these are not crystals, these are rhinestones, so it doesn't mess up their shine. It actually makes it a little bit shinier. That index finger, the black one, was a little tricky because it made it look like bulky, like the top coat, you know, sitting in between the gems. It just looks weird. It's not flat and nice and smooth. That's the only thing I hate when there's intricate designs like this. But there I am doing the top coat for the glitters, and that also was like Rain-X on a windshield. I really hated how that turned out, how it wasn't top coating on those glitters. So here I am taking that extra top coat off after it has settled in between the gems, so it won't look all raised and weird, and we'll get a little bit more smooth. And here is the final result, guys. I think they turned out awesome. You can still see some overlap there on the thumb, but it's okay. The other two were awesome. I absolutely love how that design turned out. So as you see, you can see the little dots on the gold glitters there more. I know I keep harping on that, but I just really I hated how that turned out. But that chevron though, that's on point. I absolutely love it. And here is the inspiration. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next month. I don't know which island I'm gonna pick for next month, but you'll find out and see. That's it for me, the Queen Bee. Bye!